Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Brush in the air and the beat on time. Oh, oh, oh. Color jumps in and the world feels right. Oh, oh, oh. Step into the frame, yeah, we're moving again. Oh, oh, oh. Sparking up the magic we forgot within. Every moment's a brand new start. A little rhythm and a little art. Shake off the doubt, no looking back. We're rising up, we're on the right track. We're getting back on track with Betty Mac, where the canvas goes and the music snaps. Turn it up, let the good vibes stack. Yeah, we're back on track with Betty Mac. Oh, 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 Betty Mac. Oh, 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 Betty Mac. Oh, 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 Betty Mac. Yeah, we're back on track.
Hi, and we're back on track with Betty Mac.
Yes.
Yes, I'm back. We have a great show. We always have a great show. And I have Corey with me again. Corey's like my
Miss
regular
Betty.
co-host now, yeah. And we have Miss Carol McAfee with us today.
Hello. Hey, Carol.
And Carol is, she's been with En-RICH-MENT a long time, in many, many roles. But one of the things Carol does is she is really in charge of our theater and acting program, which she and Corey worked on also some years ago. But before we start that, Carol, I want you to tell the audience who you are, what you do in your band and all that good stuff.
Okay. Hello again. My name is Miss Carol, Mrs. Carol McAfee. Let me put that R in there. And I have, again, been at En-RICH-MENT a glorious 8 years.
Yes.
And started off with Corey doing a play. He called me to be his stage manager. And like it or not, I've never left.
We'll talk about that off camera.
It has definitely changed my life. It really has. The discipline, the responsibility, it calls for a lot, and it can be life-changing in a very positive way. I also clean the building and building manager. That
right.
curtails a lot of different responsibilities, but it's wonderful. I absolutely love it.
That's good.
And yes.
Yes, now, and Carol wears a lot of hats, not just inside of En-RICH-MENT, but outside. So let's talk about your band. You have this wonderful band. So
Yes.
tell people about the band.
Yes, the Retrophonic Dance Band. And I was looking at our list this morning, and there are 56 songs.
Oh, wow. Wonderful.
And we go back into the 70s, 80s, 90s, dance songs and, top hits, all the way up to the present day. And I am responsible for leading or singing background on all but 3 songs. So there's a lot of words in my head. And it's a wonderful experience. We have great following in Akron, Cleveland. We just did a show at Nathan's.
Oh, Nathan's Patio.
Nathan's
Okay.
Patio.
Great.
And that was a 4-set show. We played from 8:30 to 12:30.
Wow.
And those people were still in the back on the patio. Listen, that was the night that we had that storm. That storm started. When I went outside, the snow was coming down. They were still in there dancing.
Having a good time.
It's good exercise.
Yeah.
It's very good for the mind to keep your mind going and learning. So I love it.
Well, I think that's great. And, Carol, and this is why I encourage people to continue to work and do things even after they say they're retired or whatever.
Yes.
Because you're 65 years old, you look wonderful, definitely don't look it. And you're still doing your thing and finding your groove.
Yes.
I think
I
that's...
must say, I have been to see Carol and her band, and
Okay.
they put on
Quite
quite
a show.
a show.
Yeah.
She's up there singing, dancing, sometimes with an afro.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those pictures.
I mean, you really kill it.
Good. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
yeah.
We
So,
have great audiences each show.
That's
too.
and you're constantly building
Yes,
and everything.
yes.
So I think that's really good. So that's another side of Miss Carol, as we call her.
Yes.
But at En-RICH-MENT, she's in the role of working now with our showcase. Every summer we do a showcase with the children. We'll have maybe 200 plus children in the showcase. In summer camp this summer. Excuse me. But not all of them will be in. So, Carol, talk about what we're going to be doing because first of all, let's go back and talk about En-RICH-MENT, because that's where it started.
Yes.
So talk about what we did then. Okay.
Yes, Miss Betty called me right after I graduated from Ohio State and said, I want to do this play and I want you to help. And it was my first project of that size. So I'm like, who can I call? And I had heard so much about Mrs. Carol McAfee that I got her on the phone, and she showed up the day of auditions, and she said, take me to Corey.
Yeah, and see, I had never met Carol before that.
And she came and helped from auditions to helping direct the show to stage managing to so many Eveline and Auntie Carol.
Even in the play.
She wore many, many hats, and it was a wonderful, wonderful show that we did together.
You know, it really was, and I say to Carol every year, we got to do it again. We have to do En-RICH-MENT. It was just so wonderful. So we might be bringing that back, hopefully.
Yes, the full production.
But so what we'll do is the showcase with the summer. So talk about how that's going to work.
Well, it's going to be wonderful. I'm going to say that straight out. You don't want to miss it. July 17th at the Cultural Center for the Arts. It starts at 6 p.m. So get there about 5. We're expecting a crowd.
Yes.
And what we did, because it is a showcase, we just condensed it down. And this year, it starts 3 generations after Dorothy, who found herself.
Dorothy is
this year.
No, the name Dorothy. It's not Dorothy. What do we call her?
We're calling her Doretha.
There you go.
She is Dorothy's great-great-granddaughter. Wow. She will be played by none other than En-RICH-MENT's own Ayata Muhammad.
Fabulous.
I am so glad to be working with her again.
Yes.
She took a hard role when we lost someone going into COVID. She was playing a smaller role in A Midnight Cry.
Midnight Cry.
And that show was full of monologues. And this young lady took that role. I couldn't even get all the credit for directing it. She did so well. So it's going to be a great show. So again, this 3 generations after Dorothy was found in the land of Oz through a tornado. Her great-great-granddaughter, Doretha, finds herself in Oz after a tornado even bigger than the one that took Dorothy there. Wow. So it's a nice twist. We do not have the Lion or the Tin Man, but we are featuring songs from The Wiz Live with our performing classes. And our guitar, drum set class, violin class, modern band, and tap will feature those songs that the Tin Man and the Lion did sing. Then we have Sprouts, who will also be a part of our mid-show. They will take us into the second half. We also feature our ballet in the Tornado song. The Pom-Poms and Pom-Pom Minis will be a part of He's the Wizard. And hip-hop will show you how to ease on down the road with that song. And then we have our dance technique class, who will be in the big Don't Nobody Bring Me No Bad News song. So it's going to be wonderful. It's a different twist to the show, and it will still be a good long show with our pre-show. You're going to have an hour and a half approximately with the intermission, but you don't want to miss this twist of The Wizard of Oz.
I think it's going to be great. I'm excited about it. We were meeting with it last week. We were talking about it. I was getting excited.
Yes.
Because it's really good. It's, and it takes your mind back. I think there are probably some young people that don't know The Wiz. They know the Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
But they need to go back, and get that Wiz with Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Mabel King.
Yeah. They need to
Original cast.
the original. Nipsey
Russell.
Nipsey Russell.
Yes.
They need to go back and get that. Then they can really relate more to what you're doing. But even if they haven't, this will be a new experience.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I like the fact that now you've brought it to great.
Yes. great.
Yeah.
The generations of
Yeah,
it.
but you still have all the music.
All
the
the
music
music
in it is awesome.
Yes. And we have now the Wiz, of course, he was exposed.
Yes.
So he left and got himself together. But now these generations later, we have a man who was testing a drone aircraft and landed in the Emerald City, and he taught them how to believe. So his name is Sir Wisdom, played by Trey Morris, and we do have the Scarecrow, played by Elias Sumter.
Yes,
Yes,
Elias
we have
is
a
wonderful.
small.
Yeah.
A lot of the little kids in the acting class will be the Munchkins. We have some surprises with them.
Yeah, that's
coming
great.
up.
So for those of you watching, you can be a part of this. All you have to
Yes.
do is sign up for Enrichment's summer classes. And you can go on our website and do that and sign up for summer class. And then you will be the various classes that Carol mentioned. If you're in those classes,
Yes.
you'll be in EN-RICH-MENT.
Absolutely.
So you want to make sure that you get involved. And parents, it's very important that if you sign your child up, make sure they can stay for those 6 weeks.
Yes.
Because you have to be there for practice every day. And camp will start the second week in June, and then we end it with the Wiz on July 17th in EN-RICH-MENT on
Yes.
July 17th. So that's in parents for you to know. It's only a $15 registration fee. The camp is free. So there's no excuse. Get your children involved in the camp from the beginning. You can't come in 3 or 4 weeks later and want to sign up, because we'll be too far in the cast, the production of EN-RICH-MENT. It's going to be great. And Carol, you're just an awesome director. You never
from the
produce
best.
anything bad, and that's why I get excited. And she's working on a few other things. Of course, funding is always a thing. We got to get funding for theater at EN-RICH-MENT, and it will come. God
Yes,
always
it
takes
will.
care of us. We'll
Right.
do that.
He sure
so you
does.
heard it from the director who's going to be doing this. And it's going to be now. Do you have a Wiz, right?
We
on
do
this?
have a Wiz.
Okay, is
Yes,
that Trey?
Trey Morris.
And I think Trey,
Yes,
yeah,
Sir Wisdom.
Trey.
Yes.
Sir Wisdom. That's right. And
Yes.
as you said, Dorothy, we call Dorisa,
Dorisa.
is by Ayada, who she's in the theater class
Yes.
here at McKinley.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Speech and
yeah.
debate
Yeah,
team.
she's a speech and debate, and she's a product of McKinley also. But she's been involved in Richmond for like 8 or 9
Yes.
years.
She's greatly inspired too.
Yeah.
She has a vision that she shared of creating scripts with people when they get counseling for whatever they're going through, and helping them make a story.
Wow.
I think that's
What
wonderful.
they're going through. It's going to be awesome.
I
Very
think she
impactful.
wants to be.
Yes.
I think she wants to be a psychologist.
Yes, it sounds like that type
I
of
think
work.
that's what she wants to do.
It's going to be wonderful. So she's
a
bringing
special
all her
young
gifts and
woman.
talents together.
Together.
That's amazing.
So that's really good. Well, Carol, thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing and wisdom with us. And Corey, you're just kind of a regular.
Yes.
And I appreciate you.
Big smile.
Yeah, and thank you all for tuning in to Back on Track with Betty Mack.
Yes.
And see you next time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Brush in the air and the beat on time. Oh, oh, oh. Color jumps in and the world feels right. Oh, oh, oh. Step into the frame, yeah, we're moving again. Oh, oh, oh. Sparking up the magic we forgot within. Every moment's a brand new start. A little rhythm and a little art. Shake off the doubt, no looking back. We're rising up, we're on the right track. We're getting back on track with Betty Mack, where the canvas glows and the music snaps. Turn it up, let the good vibes stack. Yeah, we're back on track with Betty Mack.